Welcome to BoozHowTooz Stout tutorial. I'm John Margits.
And I'm Steve Wood, and today we'll be brewing a delicious Irish stout just over there on John's back porch.
I've been brewing beer for about 20 years. I love that beer is a living food. I get the same kind of thrill as I do out of making sourdough bread or composting in my garden. It kind of seems to all go together with a do-it-yourself attitude that I really like. For the first 10 years or so, I was messing around with beer kits and not brewing a lot, but I kept at it. And then in about 98, I met Dan, and he showed me how to brew from all grains. And so soon I was playing around with different recipes and exploring the flavor possibilities that are open to all homebrewers. And I think, speaking of flavor possibilities, it was a raspberry stout that I first made and shared with Steve, which got you really excited about homebrewing.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that raspberry stout. It was about 7 years ago, and it blew my mind. It was the best beer I'd ever had. It was, and it opened my eyes not just to home brewing, but just to quality of beers or quality beers in general. Before then, it was I guess I had the idea you just buy beer and you bring it to a party and get loaded, almost out of habit. And this really opened my eyes to the quality of beer, or some beers. So it wasn't so much like homebrewing was going to afford me the ability to make vast quantities of cheap booze. That was kind of a byproduct, a happy byproduct. So it was more that you could make a great quality beer that you'd be hard pressed to buy in a store. And I think it was like a week after that raspberry stout that you were over at my place teaching me how to destroy my own kitchen with the alchemy known as home brewing. Right.
And so then for a little while we would hang out and brew in each other's kitchens. And then a few years ago we decided to together buy the equipment that we needed to brew larger volumes for the both of us. And we found that one of the great fringe benefits of brewing larger volumes together was that it gave us a chance to hang out all day, make home beer, home brew, and drink it.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Another great thing is that besides splitting the cost on everything was and the labor was the fact that with just a little bit more time, we were making batches 3 times the size that we were making individually.
Right.
So it's very time efficient.
That's right. And one of the great things about those larger volumes is it gave us a chance to actually build up an inventory of different kinds of beers. So for more of a selection at any given time. And a fridge stocked with a variety of different beers is truly a beautiful thing.
That's right. And today we'll be teaching you how to brew one of those beautiful things, a nice Irish stout. Now we're shooting for a 4.5% alcohol. We want it nice and dark and creamy and pretty dry. So our darkness is going to come from roasted barley, and it's also going to play a big factor in the bitterness. The barley flakes are going to produce a nice creamy head. Cheers.
Cheers.